Hello, everybody. Welcome to round 4 of the World Chess Championship in Singapore. This is the 2024 World Chess Championship between Ding Liren, the current world champion, and the challenger Gukesh Dommaraju from India. I'm Felix, and I'm with Lachlan yet again
Guys.
today. And today we have a really crazy game. So without further ado, we have Knight F3, the first move. Usually, in the World Championship, they go E4 or D4, sometimes even C4. Reti, the Reti usually moves into some sort of Queen's Gambit, as you can see here. However, that didn't happen this time. Gukesh played D5. Then we have E3, some weird preparation that Ding has created with his second Richard Rapport from Hungary, playing for Hungary now. So we have knight f6, b3, another weird move that's never played in the World Championship. He's trying to fianchetto his bishop here, or is he? You'll see that in a second. You have bishop f5, bishop e2, and then we have h6. What do you think of this position so far?
Uh, it's hard to judge. I'm just wondering about Black's setup. So, is he
Yeah,
expecting the knight to jump in and to slide his
yeah.
bishop back?
It look it
Is
look
that theory or?
it looks a bit like a London system for black.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, yeah. I didn't know this would be world champion prep where you have to drop your bishop
yeah,
back, but I haven't seen this game either, so this is all surprising to me.
yeah. Yep, bishop a3. Best move.
Yeah, I was thinking about that move.
Yeah. Wanted to stop like from castling. We have another London type move from Gukesh. We have castles. Now we have e6. Now we have a different move from Ding Liren. This is the best move to the computer. However, I would never play this. I don't think you would ever play this. You take the bishop. Why would you get rid of a great bishop for a bishop that hasn't moved before? You know?
Puzzling.
It's probably good for them because they know what they're doing. However, it's weird, you know? Well, we have knight takes c4, opening up the position finally. We have the knight jumping back, knight c3, normal move, and we have castles. This is a even position where white is pushing on the queen side, as you can see here, and black has the center. Lachlan, do you have anything to say about this
Um,
position so far?
I've one comment in that for some reason I like white here. I know that both
Yeah,
setups are fine, but I actually don't mind Ding's position here. Looks like he has pretty easy queenside play, and the only bad thing I think is Black's got a really strong bishop, so he's going to find a
yeah,
way around that. But I actually like white here.
yeah. Speaking of the bishop, you'll see what happens to it shortly as we have a trade of pawns in the center. You have b4. Another interesting move, it's the best move,
Hmm.
followed by c6. Right, being solid. Yukesh is trying to play solid this game, not lose with the black pieces again. And, well, he hasn't lost with black pieces, sorry. Knight d4, and then we have bishop h7, tucking the bishop away. Now, time for some interesting, exciting, dramatic attacking moves from either side. We have queen b3 developing the queen. We have knight e5. We have a4. You have rook c8. Then we have a5. Ding is trying to chip away on the queen side, as you said earlier. Do you still prefer white's position here?
This is crazy. It's hard to judge now. I think actually Black has been able to, well, Gukesh has been able to bring it back here. I'm wondering what happens after c5 and takes. That's going to be an interesting
C5.
position to look at.
If you have
Um,
C5, I think you could just push. I don't know. The computer
well,
doesn't like it. The computer doesn't
yeah,
like it.
he might
You
have
have
to build up to
takes.
it. But
And
yeah, I
if
think
the
that
rook takes,
it looks pretty even. But yeah, I just thought it was
yeah,
interesting that Black's turning
yeah,
around a little bit
you
there.
will lose this pawn, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
So we have B6 inaccuracy.
Whew.
It's probably the second or third best move according to the computer. The commentators that I was watching was talking about this move. They didn't see a problem with this move. The computer obviously has a hissy fit with this move because it wanted bishop a6. That's a nice move. It's a very nice move. But Bing didn't play it, and he went back with the knight. Another inaccuracy. It's back to even. Instead of b6, I was looking at knight. Where is it? Yeah, knight e4. I thought this might be a better move because you get your knight into the game, and if you trade, your bishop is back in. And I'd prefer this side. Actually, the computer doesn't say it's better. Sorry, the best move is taking with a pawn, sorry. The bishop stays, but it's protecting this pawn. And I'd prefer this game with the black pieces now, because black is ready to get out with all their pieces, you know? And white has pretty weak pawns here. It's not well defended.
Hmm.
So instead we got the other move, e6. And then we have knight f3. And Gukesh correctly trades the pieces and pushes to d4. Now, if you take the pawn, this is really dangerous and it is definitely not good for white because the queen comes in and it's staring at everything, even a kingside attack. Yeah. So in this position, Lachlan, how do you, what do you think Ding would do to save his position? As he
If I was
also
Ding,
has,
I wouldn't take if I was Ding.
yeah.
I wouldn't take. What do you do to save that? That looks pretty bad.
So he went knight e2, best move.
Good. Okay. Good call.
Trades, bishop e4. Gukesh just wants a draw, you can tell by this move. He just wants to trade off all the pieces. Rook d1, queen slides away. Then we trade pieces. Trades. It's a draw. However, they still need to play until move 40. And another thing to say is that this game, their time usage is actually pretty good. We've seen in the past they've gotten down to less than 5 minutes towards the end. However, move 25, they around the same amount of time, 40 minutes each. Definitely possible to use their time correctly and not have to rush the last few moves. Yeah, rook trades, another drawish move, and trades. And it's just a draw. It's just a matter of
Just
time.
drawish. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just shuffling around the pieces, queen trades, and it's just a drawn rook endgame. And then they repeat, and they declare a draw. How did you find this game, Lachlan?
I feel like it would have been more interesting if they played your move instead of b6.
Yeah,
Like I said, I thought that pushing the c pawn would have been interesting, and he's trying to build up to it with b6. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe he could have rerouted the knight or put his other pieces on that side to make it a little bit more interesting. Pretty much like I said last game, I really want to see them go until the end and do more risky plays, but I guess this is how modern chess is that sometimes you go for draws and yeah, I think it's probably good for Gukesh with black. He gets a draw and Ding has got isn't that two draws with white now? So I don't
two
think that's
draws. Yeah.
yeah, two draws. I don't think that's the best method. I think you're meant to be going for a win for white and draw for black. So yeah,
Well,
very interesting. I'll see what happens next game. Hopefully, well, if Ding can get a win next round, maybe he can redeem himself with that. But yeah,
Yeah, so Gukesh has the white pieces next, and every single time Gukesh has had the white pieces so far, it's been decisive. Do you think
Hmm.
round 5 will be another decisive game?
Uh, um, I mean, judging by game three, I think so. It's hard to get momentum back if you're just drawing with white and um, losing some games with Ding. Um, so it's hard to predict. Hard to predict these modern chess games.
Yeah.
I I think he's going to win. That's my initial prediction,
Gukesh?
but it's not really based on anything. Just a feeling of as being a spectator, and also yeah, I think he's just
Yeah.
has a very strong attitude. I suppose at the moment, if I can judge his chess
Yeah.
moves.
I believe we'll probably see another surprise tomorrow. Probably he won't go into e4 again. If he does, he has to prepare well because Ding destroyed him with the e4 against e4. I believe Gukesh, I don't know. However, I'd like to see the English being played. I feel like
Hmm.
that'll be some there will be some nice prep
Yeah,
for c4. And
yeah. At the
that's
beginning, I was
good.
afraid there was going to be some like reverse French or something again. I was like, oh no,
Yeah.
but then he pulls out the the B3 move. So
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for helping uh sorry. Thanks for helping with the commentating again for this game. Everyone, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're doing so well so far. Gained so many subscribers and viewers over the last few days. Please check out the Big Bash Chess Festival. There's an advertisement here. And make sure to subscribe to the Twitch. Anyway, everybody, thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.